This train is for Portsmouth and Southsea.
I can hear you. Okay, wait, now, okay. You are tuned into 023Chats podcast with David Mack, Zach Naylor, and Cartel Devil.
I'll find it. Well, you might as well introduce yourselves. Like we've been talking for ages, isn't it? Who are you? What do you want to? What are you doing?
So I'm Jack Evans. My band's called Colour of Jungle. We've played live around Portsmouth loads. This is Dan, my drummer. The other three are.
Gone. You forgot.
What we're going to do is we want to catch up with all our guests again, innit?
Yeah.
So, like, you two come in today. I want you to talk a bit about what you're doing as well.
Yeah. So we're a 5-piece indie band, I suppose. We play all original music. We play around Pompey a lot. We've got some songs on Spotify, iTunes, all those sort of platforms.
Yeah.
And we're just we've been going for 3 years now, and we're trying to work out like an approach to being like an established band, which is our work, to be fair. But there's no correct route. You just got to carry on doing bits and bobs, really. So what we've sort of achieved lately, we've got quite a little following now, which is decent. We played a gig in LJR Friday. That was busy, wasn't it?
Well, we do go around. I mean, you think since Christmas we've done pretty much all sell-out gigs with like Mystery Jets. And
You sold out up at the Arundel as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
So when you say selling out, was that 300, 400 people?
So the one, obviously, Mystery Jets were playing in Arundel, so it was 980, I think it was.
Yeah, that was good.
But like around Portsmouth. Little Johnny Russell's capacity's got to be like 200.
It's got to be 250 minutes.
Yeah, we've got a gig coming up on May the 1st, which is this will be out by then as well, won't it?
Yeah.
So May the 1st at the Rifle Club, which is
we know the
Fratton Road.
Yeah.
Is that Fratton
It's
Road?
Goldsmith Avenue.
Goldsmith Avenue. So we've got a gig there. When we put on a gig, we've only put on.
Move to the mic a bit.
We've only put.
Like chatting to yourself over there.
So we've put on
singers, innit? Like, it's just all about me.
Yeah,
chatting to himself, going, no, bring the mic to me. You bring the mic to me.
I'll still be clear as down there. My sound just travels, man. But, so yeah, we've got a gig on the 1st of May. Which we've just started putting on our own nights instead of playing gigs where we support people, and just to make a bit of money, because recording music's quite expensive, as you guys know. And apart from this studio, by the way, this is a banging deal if anyone wants to record some tracks.
Yeah.
But anyway, so when we put on a night, we thought, let's not just put on 3 bands that people are going to turn up. There's going to be a 20-minute interlude in between each band, where everyone goes for a fag. We thought, let's do something a bit different. Like, so for example, we got a fire eater in between the acts, and we read poetry in between as well, like some punk poetry, just some funny poetry.
Dressed up as well.
And we all dressed up as well. Like, I think
fucking it, you wore a dress.
We made it all circus thing. We had a showman in between as well, introducing everything, like introducing the fire eaters and stuff like that. So this we called it a night of colour, and Colour of Jungle. That was like sort of our total for the night, and that's going to be the same on 1st of May. So we're not going to be doing fire burners. We'll do something different, which we've got
yet to
now.
establish, but we've got an idea.
We've got it. We've got it. We just don't want to.
Is it what come out behind the cover?
Is it what Costello was talking
on the
about?
camera.
Oh,
say it again.
Can't be seen. You can't be seen on the camera.
You're just hiding away.
Alright, does that work?
Yeah, that's cool.
I'll be close to that.
Don't really need to be seen anyway.
You don't need to be seen.
It's only the front man. No one needs to know the front man.
Everyone sees me all the time. It's the rest of the
exactly.
band.
That's right. Everyone's going to go, who the fuck is this geezer? You've never seen the drummer.
I've never seen you not gurning.
Yeah, exactly. Behind cymbals, gurning my nut off. Like.
How long have you actually been doing it? Music?
Oh, me? I've been doing it for ages. I've been in a couple of bands. They've never gone anywhere. Just a bit of fun, really. And then I wrote all my own stuff. I've done some solo stuff and acoustic.
Some really good solo stuff.
Then I've done some duo stuff.
Unreal.
Yeah, but then when I made a band, I didn't want to put any of my solo stuff into the band particularly, because otherwise everyone's already heard it. It's just the same with the band behind it. So instead of just we focused it around like one song. So we got in the studio, I've got this one song, let's play on that. And then I'll just carry on writing and see what it sounds like, sort of thing. And now we've got we've got 13 songs as a band, maybe actually 15, but 2 of them we'd rather not play, or we've got, or for example, we've got another 3 tracks.
Some shitters basically that we used to think were good, and then now we're actually half decent. We play them, we're like, what the fuck is that?
And then we've also got another 3 tracks that we're just writing, so they're not ready to play yet. So we're still working on them.
So do you think?
Bangers.
So how long have we going? 3 years.
3 years,
You've got
yeah.
13 tracks. So you've been playing the same content for 3 years.
Well, we jam around other stuff as well,
Yeah.
but to get tight is what I mean. We're always playing nude songs.
And to
For
be fair,
example, these 13, they've probably come from 20 or maybe 30 that we've got rid of.
So this is
because-
like
Yeah,
your,
we've
this
chopped
is
loads
like
of
your
stuff out.
potential album sort of.
Yeah, so like
material now.
we'll have 13 songs, but in a year's time it'll be different 13 songs because we don't like the 13 that we had.
Yeah.
What I mean is we got an hour set decently.
Yeah, but what you need to do is you need to get that down as an album.
Yeah.
And then move on.
But it's really
Yeah.
expensive,
I think-
isn't it?
Yeah.
So we can't do that.
What we can
Otherwise, I'd be in a
We can
studio
talk
all
though,
day
innit?
doing it, mate. But we just can't do it at that
pay me
speed.
now. $4,000.
And the other thing
Nailed
is,
it.
the other thing is again, say
Okay,
like for
okay.
example, if we recorded tracks when we first started, we wouldn't be happy to be out at the moment because we've
No, it's
progressed as a
insane,
band. Now we're fine. You have to go through that first 2 years of playing gigs all the time and just playing empty gigs. Playing gigs where you don't get paid anything, you're supporting bands that don't bring anyone.
Yeah.
We've been up in London playing. You've got to go through that because now we're tight as people and as a band. So, for example, you can't just be like, yeah, this music's alright. You've got to go and embarrass yourself for a bit.
Oh,
And
yeah.
you've got to go through the shit of being shit, and then eventually
To get
you'll
good.
come out a little bit better. That's just life, innit?
Where's it an instant gel when you all met each other? How did the band meet? How did you get
We're all
how
mates.
Yeah.
So you've always
We've
always
known
been
each
all
other.
mates.
I went to school with Brendan.
I
I've
mean-
known Joe's been my best mate for 14 years. Dan, we've been
I
in
was
that
gonna say,
bands
yeah,
with,
on
in
and
other
off.
bands.
Oh,
For
okay.
years,
But
yeah.
John used to drink in my mate's bar, and he just always had a 7-string bass in the case, and I was like, mate, he's got to be good, right? He's got like an extra fucking 3 strings, like not even needed, and he's amazing. So
Oh, he's unreal. Yeah,
I was like, yeah, you'll
he's
come in with me,
stuck
and we'll have a little jam, and then eventually we just started. And then we're like, oh, we need a drummer. We've ended up with this dickhead.
As much of a dickhead as you are, you are.
Luckily, I'm half
That's
decent.
what I mean.
I can
Oh,
kind of play a beat. Otherwise, I'll be
Yeah,
fucked.
that's the problem, mate. Like, I'm a proper cunt, but I'm good at what I do.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm a
Oh yeah, but
useful
they didn't
cunt.
know that when they first met me. Like they kind of knew of me, and then were like, "Oh, do you want to come join this band?"
And they're like,
And I just finished Mojo's, didn't I? I just finished my old band and was like, "Ah, yeah, all right." And then turned up at the practice. And to be fair, the first practice was fucking
He
sick.
turned up with, I don't know, he must have had like
hangover?
a crate of Fosters. Right?
Oh yeah.
And
I got
this
smashed.
is like, I tell you now, like I've known Dan, but we're not really close mates until we started the band, obviously. And the first time he turned up, he's just drunk all of these cans, mate. He's made a little pyramid out of his cans, and he's just sat there playing with one hand. And I'm like, who's this cunt? Like, he's not even taking it seriously. He sat there, pissed out his nut, playing with one hand. And didn't you get a haircut before you turned up?
I did,
So
yeah.
he was late as
I
well.
was late, yeah.
Like, because he was getting a haircut.
I look fresh for the band. I
Just sat there and got
didn't realise they all had fucking long hair and they look like
I'll tell you what, mate.
turn up and I'm sat like this and I'm all trimmed, like I've got the beers.
I turned around to Joe and I was like, he ain't in the band.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't care how good he is. He's out.
First impression wasn't
Yeah, right.
And
And
then somehow they carried on.
for the next 2. then we got another
They could-
drummer in.
I know you did, yeah.
And then the other drummer couldn't commit, so we ended up with Dan again.
So you were second.
I was the afterthought, and they put me on. I'll take that.
And now I just can't get rid of him.
Was the other
Too
drummer
attached
as good
now.
as Dan though? Give
Say
him his
again?
dues. Is Dan a good drummer? Though?
Yeah,
Does it,
that's
is he-
why we
is he
had
a
to
good
keep him
drummer?
in.
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
he's a
keep
good
him in,
drummer,
yeah.
mate.
What's meant to
So
be
who-
is gonna be
Who's the best in the band? Who's the best musician? Like, actual
Oh, see,
physical musician?
personally, I think it's between Brendan and John.
Do you reckon?
Yeah,
I'd say John knows more.
yeah.
Brendan
more
can-
free.
Brendan just probably doesn't know what he's
more,
playing.
yeah, yeah.
But
It's
he
weird.
just sounds like a god.
Yeah, it's weird because everyone. To be fair, the cool thing about the band is everyone has got like their own thing. Everyone has got like their own thing. Because I mean, I've been playing drums for
We've got to
fucking
give
hell,
everyone a little bit of credit after the bad thing they say
24
about it.
years, 25 years, something like that. So I know that if I want like just a stable beat, I like just something solid, like nothing too flashy, but just a good enough. I'm like, yeah, cool, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Like they'll play anything, and then I'll put a beat down. They'll go, oh, do that or do that, and then you go, right, cool, that's that done.
Or
Like,
sometimes he'll just be like, I'll have a beat in my head, and then he'll do something. I'll be like, oh, scrub what I had. Like,
Yeah.
what was that?
yeah.
But it's the same with all of them. Like,
Yeah, mate. John. Yeah, I mean, John's. You don't get many bassists like John in bands, because bassists are usually, no offence to all the bassists that are watching, even though they're most of them fucking useless.
Retire, can't failed guitarist.
You could have played guitar, but you failed. Whatever.
You played bass badly.
But John is one of those where he kind of sits there and he'll play a couple of bass lines, and we're like, right, that's going to the front of the fucking song. Yeah, I mean, he's got a solo in Dirty Wave. Like, how many bass solos do you see nowadays? Yeah, mate, he goes off, mate. Like the other night, wasn't it? Playing at LJR. Because we haven't played Dirty Wave probably for a couple of gigs, to be fair. No. And just listening to him go out, and you just see I love the faces of people going, "Is that the bassist?" And you're like, "Yeah, mate." Just this weird geezer with his stupid curly hair, just going like that, playing bass.
There's some Dirty Wave. Yeah, he has it.
Smashes it though, mate. And you sit there and go, "God, like he's a god." Between him and Brendan, mate.
But Brendan plays a solo as well.
Yeah.
They like play with each other, and he starts playing with his teeth like, like going mad.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, you should see it. He just picks a guitar and he's playing with his
funny thing is with
fucking
Brendan,
mouth and
right,
shit.
is when you're at a gig,
he loses his mind when he's doing a solo. That's him. He's gone.
But Brendan,
and it's good. It sounds good.
Brendan, when you're watching him, so obviously Brendan's behind me, and I'll turn around in the gig to see or I'll have a dance with someone or whatever, and Brendan always has one less bit of clothing on.
Yeah, but you got your shirt on.
Guitar, and then he'll turn around and he's got no shirt on. You're like, how did you do that? Do you know, like when you're doing keep ups and you catch the ball on your neck and you do that and scurry it off while you're still doing so? Like, you must do that. Man.
He's like this stereotypical rock and roller. Do you know what I mean? Like you see the really cool guitarist in a really like a Wayne's World type film, right? And he'll be playing guitar, and all of a sudden you look round and he's got no shirt, and you're like, how's he done that? Rock and roll, like, and you're like, fucking, what the fuck? You're not surprised by anything he does, though. He just stands on his head half the time.
We've been having some really nice gigs, and everyone that comes to our gig has they have fun.
It's been mad.
LJR's was lovely. I got a load of messages afterwards saying everyone had a really good night, and there was no trouble. It was decent.
Dan's the trouble. You basically take the trouble to the gigs.
Do you know the funny thing is, right? Most of the time, I'm usually the most drunk person at our gigs.
Yeah, that's the
but it's what I really like is the fact that people are always like, "You're so drunk," and then I sit behind the kit. Smash it out, right? Yeah, I don't know why. It just works.
The amount of times I've been like, Dan, you're a mess, mate. We just better go on stage, and he'll always smash it out.
Yeah, that's it.
But then I'll come off drunk again. I go on like, oh yeah, I was fucked.
And then there's some videos of him playing, and it'll just look like a mess.
Yeah.
When I used to play, I've had gigs where I don't even remember playing. People are like, you were well good.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. Can't remember. Was I in time?
I've had more solo gigs. When I used to do solo gigs, I used to get absolutely smashed. And it would still sound right, but when it's band, where there's so much music going on, I just get lost in it a little bit.
Yeah.
So if I get too smashed, like for example, sometimes I got smashed and I just swear a lot.
Oh yeah.
Like, everyone have a fucking good time. And then I look back and I'm like, that's nice,
Trying to be rock and roll, like, that's like
it doesn't look
overdoing it. Yeah, I've been there.
A lot of them like that.
So from this year, now I just want to be on the next one.
Oh mate, yeah, you've been missing out, mate. Our gigs go off, mate. But it's the people that come to our gigs though. That, like, honestly, me personally, I think we got Portsmouth scene at the moment, band wise, is huge.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
It is like we easily rivaling like places like Brighton and that. Like it is, we've got some incredible bands. But I feel like we're the luckiest in the sense of the people that we've got. Are very loyal fans, but also they're nuts. They're fucking mental. You play one chord of a song and they're already like fucking bottling the bouncer. Someone's climbed on someone's face. Like you got a person hanging over the taps, and you're like, and then we're there like, yeah, this is us.
I'd say more recently people have been singing the songs back, which is nice.
Yeah,
because they weren't before.
Well, you look at LJR.
Now, like LJR, I was just holding my colour out and everyone was just singing it.
That's
back.
amazing.
Yeah.
Mike, well, the Mike colour went a couple of times,
songs.
didn't it? Yeah, because they did it with Steel Tray. Because I remember I couldn't hear, and then I was just listening to them.
How was Victoria's time?
Yeah, so I would say the first one was the best.
Fucking kit back.
The first Victoria.
You still ain't brought a fucking pedal back, you come from Victoria's.
No, I didn't. Oh yeah, I am a pedal as well. This bit gets edited out, right?
No, this is going on.
I forgot about that.
Stitched you up the drum kit the other day. My band turned out, can't do it.
Openly
I pedal. It's like Casemates. It's like my
It is
fucking
like
rival.
Casemates, yeah. I left it.
I've ever heard
I'll give it to Chris Walder, and he went, yeah, and he went, oh, I'll leave it at Casemates. I think we were going there on the Wednesday, and then I've just never followed it up. Well, it's probably still there somewhere.
I like that back.
It'd be hard now to say, do you remember that thing I gave you? It wasn't yours.
first.
If we ever make it, I owe you a penny.
Just give him fucking.
I just want my one.
But, so our first Victorious, we bought like powder and paint, like the stuff they do at Holy Festival. Yeah. And we give loads of little sachets out. I think we've got 50 sachets. And we got like 3 of my mates to go and hand them out to people, and they said to people, right, just take a handful and then pass it on. So each sachet done like 4 or 5 people, and then I had a sachet as well with some in my hand, and we were like, right, when the beat drops in the song, I'm gonna chuck it, and everyone chuck it. So all the holy paint was just like flying up in the air. It looked brilliant, mate.
Mate,
really
the
but
videos.
We didn't tell anyone in Victoria. So we didn't tell the sound guys or anything like that. So they kicked off because we've obviously got paint all over there, £1,000 equipment. Yeah. Sorry, and I don't think it ruined it. But
But it's fucking worth it though.
Yeah.
Mate, no. Afterwards,
I'm pretty sure you can wipe it off.
Mate, it was like it was powder paint. It was powder paint.
I understand the point that a speaker air goes through it, doesn't it? So you can't see the damage it is doing, maybe, but I doubt it's going to do a lot.
Do you want to just throw an apology out there to them sound guys?
Oh, we did, and now we've done the last 2 Victorias.
We have nothing, yeah.
But like everyone's like, oh, where's the paint party at? Like, are you doing a paint party this year? We're like, well, no, because we're not rock and roll anymore, and we've got to obey by what the festival does. We had to do that.
Yeah, we were probably more rock and roll back in the day.
Yeah, right, we've changed a bit.
We've
but
conformed.
At the same time, it's an opportunity for us.
There's
thousands of people on the common where we're playing. Like last year, we went and printed off, I think it was 1,000 flyers. Just saying, Colour Jungle, Seaside Stage, 8 o'clock Saturday, boom, like with our logo. And we just went around everyone and done it. I suppose it might have brought an extra 200 people, and at the same time we didn't understand how many people didn't know there was a have you been to Victorious?
Yeah, because on the first day it's closed.
Yeah,
you can't walk around.
Do you know where the bandstand normally is?
Yeah.
That stage has got a hill round it.
It's massive, yeah.
So
It's
everyone
great.
was
You can't
to,
see
like,
it.
What, there's a stage behind that. No one knew. Like, so it was, so maybe people just missed it, I don't know. We still had a lot of people there. Like, there was loads of people there. It was really
it was banging.
Good. They get more people every year. It's just annoying that we can't give them all a paint party.
Is that the only festival that you played? Is it?
Second?
Is that the only festival you played?
We've done a couple. We did Wickham, if you class it as
we've done
festival.
Wickham Festival. Yeah,
and we did that beer festival in Munich. That was sick. That was awesome.
Did you say?
Yeah, Munich. Yeah, in
and we've done
Germany.
a kite festival in Halen Island.
Oh yeah,
we've done quite a lot of festivals.
Yeah, we've done a few actually. Actually, if anything, we're probably more of a festival band than that's what we're like a summer band, aren't we?
Yeah,
I think so. Like our type of music would appeal to festival people.
We've done like we've done an illegal gig on the beach once. That was sick, wasn't it?
That was cold.
So I just went and got a generator, and it was Halloween. It was fucking cold. Right?
It was like 3 degrees, mate, when we were playing. I remember being on the kit, like,
it was cold.
and we were like, yeah, it's all right. Weren't good, mate.
We should have done it in the summer, 100%. But everyone soldiered through it though, and we had well a good night.
Yeah, we did well. Well, we
just
did
got a generator and set it all up through the generator.
Yeah, I mean that was good.
They never came.
No.
It was right up in Eastleigh.
Oh mate, yeah, it was really good. Like we didn't get caught. Yeah, didn't get caught.
We had 2 big, like, you know, the bins that you burn stuff in. We had 2 of them. But then by the end of it, everyone melted it. And then an hour later, everyone just falling into the bins where they're all smashed. There's a reason why you have authority in a place where you do a gig, because everyone gets fucked. Like too much. There's people like Dylan was lying on the beach. Oh my god! And I'm like, if the tide comes in, you're gonna get wet. Like, we can't leave you here. It's carnage, mate.
The problem is we were the authority, and that's the worst thing. We're the worst thing. I was sat in the back of the van getting fucked up when I was some random geezer's van.
It was really a good night though, and we managed to get all the stuff away.
Yeah.
And we managed, like, before everyone left, we went and cleared the beach, like cleared all the stuff up and that, put it into bags. The weird thing is though, I put it all into bin bags and moved it up to the car park and there's 4 big bin bags full of stuff. And the 2 bins, right, the 2 fire bins that had now melted, but I put them there, so in the morning I went and took the dog, I was going to put them in the back and take them down the tip. Got down there, they weren't there. So whether some do-gooder, which I'm well happy about, has just gone there and like, oh, someone's left some rubbish there, I'm going to get rid of it. Because it was in the car park.
Probably council.
All that, or maybe council.
Can I have a Kingskin?
Yeah.
Shout out Avalon.
Straight out of Babylon.
I hope he gives me some free stuff this time.
It's probably that because no one knows
Call
his
him out,
name.
repping him all the time.
Is it a geezer that work behind the counter?
What are you up to?
Every time I go in there, we'll have like a deep conversation for 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's
That's what he
I
was just
always stay
saying.
in there long, like I always have a deep conversation with him.
He was showing me his skateboards. He was going for all his Rizzler, all his drum and bass tapes. He even showed me a website, but I can't remember what it was called. It was about like to get badges and like stickers for your band and stuff, but I can't remember what it was called now. I've downloaded one that's probably their rival now, but I can't remember what it's called.
Good.
Why they're trying to take photos behind it, so I'm distracted.
Or else I'm not going to be able to get in.
Makes my heart go.
What's that?
These people are just behind there, innit? Oh yeah, thanks,
But
mate.
yeah, we're playing Victorious this year as well. So
Oh yeah. Won't be going
Is
there.
that the because in the thingy?
we're on the same night as the Streets.
That's awkward.
Oh,
Are you on at the
we
same
won't
time?
be at the
It's
same
not
time.
the same time, like that.
We won't be at the same time. They'll be after us.
Yeah, my guy that.
Yeah, mate. I wouldn't even be gigging if we were at the
Alright,
same
no.
time as the Streets. I'll go, what's them? Empty
Every
stage.
time we got to watch out.
That's
who
the best.
we
That's the
Yeah.
best act ever, Victoria.
Mate,
Shout out
yeah.
Victoria
Oh,
for
yeah,
making
big
it.
time, big
Shout
time
out
for
Mike
that.
Skinner. They probably won't
Oskies.
even be Mike Skinner.
I'm
though.
going to have to
That's
quickly
what we
text
got.
out
Stitches
the
up.
guy that I'm walking in with. He's already.
Is he already there?
He's already there,
Oh
so
no,
I'm like,
you're getting
shit.
stick.
I'm ready. I'm round the corner. I'm round the corner. Yeah.
With this traffic, it
Right,
might be another
have a
10,
good
20
night,
minutes.
No.
I'd walk out there, Dave. You better have walking out there.
I actually thought of that, you know. But
Yeah.
Who you got for
You
the win?
won't
Who's
find
winning
a
this
place
game?
to park a
What do you reckon? Do you honestly think?
to be honest, yeah, I'd rather see Pompey win.
Yeah, mate. I reckon, mate. I reckon,
Mate, always the underdog.
mate. It's Fratton Park,
Fuck
innit?
us,
Anything
yeah,
can happen at
yeah.
Fratton
I
Park,
support, I
mate.
support Arsenal, though.
Yeah, well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Arsenal fan.
That's
but
what Arsenal. I like
I'd rather
Portsmouth.
see
Don't
Pompey,
get me
progress.
I like
I
Portsmouth.
like seeing these things.
That's what Arsenal, innit? So
I don't support no.
It doesn't mean
Those
anything
ones.
for Arsenal really if they win it, does it? As much as it does Pompey.
No.
No,
Okay.
definitely not. If Arsenal win,
it'd be
it.
nice
Well,
for
at least
Pompey.
Arsenal need to win something now.
Yeah.
At least.
If they lose, it means something for them. Then it means they're fucking shit.
They're in fucking trouble, is what it means.
Gents,
I know we made
Yeah.
this. I know
I'll
we
see you
made
guys
this
soon
Portsmouth
anyway.
to be
Yeah,
about
proper-
Portsmouth and stuff.
Yeah,
but,
mate.
you know.
I'll show you lot. I'm a fun guy as well.
Yeah.
Or
So
else
I
the
know
other
we made
was
this
a bit
Portsmouth to be
boring.
about Portsmouth.
See,
Portsmouth
that's
has to lose on
So
this
you're a
occasion.
traitor? No.
No. Portsmouth has to lose on this occasion.
Why are you not going then?
Huh?
Why are you not going?
Send
It's the
it.
podcast, man.
Waiting for that to open.
I don't care that much, man.
Yeah, I just wanted to see it go
I don't care
flying
that
over.
much to have to be there. You know what I'm saying? Those guys don't pay me, man.
Wish I got some beers now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I smashed my 2 beers.
He's
It went down
really
like a
kids
dream,
anyway.
to be fair.
What else you got going on? When's your next gig?
Oh, we've got a website coming up.
That's the mate.
naughty.
Oh yeah, I
And
forgot
I'm
about
trying to get
that.
some merchandise made as well.
What sort of merchandise?
I was going to get some
and
long sleeve
that? I'll
t-shirts.
sell it for you. Yeah, you can put a rail up.
I'm not going to do anything like extravagant. It's just going to be a black long sleeve t-shirt with Colour of Jungle wrote in almost block print in grey. Like
What,
not,
you have the
not
tiger?
too stand
That's
out.
the bit.
Yeah, but the tigers, it's colourful. We've done t-shirts and that. Like only one sort of person will wear a multicolour.
No, it don't have to be like. You should do
T-shirt,
that as
innit?
like the little logo.
Yeah,
But you can always.
we're going to do that
You
as
said
well.
that like the
but
pocket
like
thing. The pocket
we've done it.
design.
Yeah.
We've done it on some recent
my God.
t-shirts and they weren't that
So we were
good.
saying,
What
get-
is this t-shirt?
yeah, get like
Pocket
the
with
stick
that.
t-shirt, like the
What
roll-up
is this? There's no
sleeves,
picture.
and have a pocket with
No,
like the tiger.
yeah.
on it.
Sort of, I've got
Looks
a
smart,
drawn
right?
design. I haven't got any pictures. I've drawn a design at home and I just send that to my
To be fair, that was his idea.
mate.
But as soon as he said it, I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
it's well cool.
And he charges us, I can't remember how much it is now, but charges a certain price per t-shirt.
Where's that up at Sea Dog?
No. We've gone through one of my dad's mates, got
Oh,
his own company.
Yeah, I'll keep thinking about getting some. I would just want WRS hoodies. That's
Yeah,
some stuff for the
that's
next
it.
year and
But you need stuff like
Get some
that.
hoodies.
You need stuff
Yeah.
like that for a
WRS
website,
hoodie.
and that like
Yeah.
that's what you make money on. Really, brand, I think.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
You've got to make yourself a product.
I've
and
got
get that out there.
I've got
Like
someone making me a website as well.
you don't make money on music at the moment,
I think-
unless you get big with it,
Yeah.
which
I
is
feel like
hard for us.
bands tend to sell more merchandise than guys that do rap and things like that.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's more of like
Bandy people like
Yeah,
that
that
kind of
sort of
image, though,
stuff,
innit? It's not
yeah.
really like a rap image, is it? Like
Yeah,
with like indie bands or like just
And
any
it's-
kind of
no, I
bands.
suppose actually no, it's different. Like you get different fans. There's definitely merchandise, but because
Yeah.
we're not that sort of people, we don't sort of look
That's
at it.
what I
But
mean,
if you're
yeah.
a super fan, there is definitely merchandise of
Yeah, all
Snoop
right.
Dogg, Little Uzi Vert, Do you know what I mean? There probably definitely is, and then there's probably collectibles.
We have got some awesome fans.
A lot of toy companies get patent to make a version of like a superhero and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then the first company that ever made that, even though they might not be the one that they sell, that's like worth fucking millions of pounds.
It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Imagine being that company.
And imagine having your own stuff.
Yeah, action figure.
Have you seen that geezer? Who's that geezer that does interviews with all the rappers and he wears like
I knew you were going to say that. He does a do. Is it that one?
Which one?
Nagua, not Nagua. Is it that one? Yeah. To be fair,
he's good, mate. But what he does is he's good. So he'll come and interview you. So imagine
he's
you're famous
mental,
now,
mate.
yeah.
Fucking
So you're
nuts.
famous, and then he knows like a story about
everything about you, like as a kid and stuff,
and
right?
So you talk about, and so you were talking about this T-shirt and stuff that you were designing, and this is like years later, and he's come to one of your gigs, and he's like, "Guys, good to catch up with you again," and he'll just pull out this drawing, and you'll be like, "What the fuck? Where did you get that from?"
He did the Snoop Dogg thingy, didn't he? The Smoke Fest video.
He's like, "I've been looking for this video,"
and he was like,
Snoop
"I was
Dogg's
telling
gobsmacked,
you."
He's like, "Where did you find this?" It was like his first video, first movie that Snoop Dogg ever directed and he filmed in. And it was like on a
It's from
VHS.
Years ago, isn't it?
He goes, "Here," and he's like,
Did he not say how he got it?
No. So the beauty of it, he never tells them. So because I saw the one that he did with.
I just watched it.
Yeah, no.
Because he used to be in a band, you see.
Oh yeah.
And then he became a journalist.
He's really, he's been in the music industry for years, mate. So he knows shit. But I've watched because I see the one.
Because you can tell it's not scripted because he pulls it out, and some of the celebrities are just like, what? It's never nothing bad. It's always something that makes him like choked up or like.
Yeah, that's
how the fuck do you know that? You know what I mean? You just see their faces like.
He does that one with Pharrell,
you can't
innit?
script that. So some of these rappers, they're dumb, aren't they? And you just see their faces like, what the fuck? Like, how
it is cool though. The one that he does with Pharrell, because Pharrell says at the end, he says, "This is the most fucking impressive interview."
Yeah. Oh, he finds the EP.
He gets that's it. Yeah, from like years, he's saying all these random names, and then Pharrell, you can see Pharrell's going, I don't recognise his names, and then he's like, "Oh my god!" And he says, "What's it? It's like a I don't know, Monster Jams or something like that." And he's like, "That was like my college rap group." And the geezer's like, "Yeah," and he says all these names. He's like, "How do you know that?" And he just he never ever tells them. They would just laugh, and then he'll like ask him about it, and they're like, "What the fuck?" And you can see they're legit like, "That's insane." Nagua.
I just put it up.
I don't know.
Not a clue. But he's a geezer. But he looks like the sort of person you would never put.
But he wears like a Scottish.
Yeah,
like with his Scottish hat when it's already got the ginger hair. That's what he wears. We watched one.
He's so weird.
We'll put the link up on the thing so people can
he's so
think. He's fucking
weird,
brilliant. But type in the Pharrell one because you just see their faces. They're just like,
they just stop. Yeah,
absolutely fucking.
I like the Snoop Dogg one's good when he brings out that Smoke Fest Volume 1.
Oh yeah,
and he's like,
and he's done a few with Snoop Dogg, hasn't he? And he does the bobblehead one.
Yeah, and he's like, what?
And he's like, what?
Mate, he's so good. Honestly, he's like the whatever goes into the information for him to get those interviews, mate, is insane.
Yeah, he does a lot of research.
Because he finds out stuff like from what you were like at school.
Yeah, he must dive well deep.
Yeah, mate. But you see the rappers are like, nobody knows that. How do you know that? I'd love to do that. Like in 50 years' time. Yeah,
exactly. So the BBC actually, this is a subject that I wanted to talk about on this podcast. So the BBC have basically rapid, or BBC Three, haven't they? A lady has messaged or emailed every rapper that we know, telling them that they're doing a BBC Three documentary about local rappers trying to make it, not being from London. That seems so booky to me.
Sounds moody.
It does sound moody, doesn't it? But so I rang the BBC today, and they were like, "Yeah, she definitely works."
Is it legit?
Yeah,
that's cool. So she's been grafting. Then.
Yeah.
Fair.
But I was telling everyone, be careful, innit?
Zach's been really sceptical about this whole thing the whole time.
Yeah, you got to watch out, mate. We nearly got.
Yeah, but at the same time, you know if it's moody, just if they ask for money, innit?
But what I said to Zach,
it's just about information and stuff like that.
What I said to Zach is, what's the worst that can happen? Unless they ask for money. If they ask for money, then you don't. Yeah. But until then, what's the worst that can happen?
Yeah, right. You just don't sign anything, innit?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, if it's legit, that'd be cool, eh?
Yeah.
That's the scary thing about the music industry, though, isn't it? Because there's so many people that just want to make some money out of like your passion. That's like we've had that before. Do you know what I mean? I mean, don't get me wrong. Like Jack obviously writes all the music and that, but it's still us as a band that are kind of getting it out there, and that's the worst part. It's like the amount of people.
He's definitely the front man. Is he a bit of a diva?
No. To be fair, he's all right actually. No, Jack's usually. There's not really been times.
I haven't paid him to say that.
No, yeah. There's not really been times where he said something and you're like, nah, all right, fuck off, mate. And like you probably argue about it, because to be fair, it's, I mean, he writes the music, and if he's got an idea in his head, we'll come up with the rest of it. I mean, yeah, we do it collectively as a band.
I'm obviously not selfish with my ideas. I'm
no, exactly.
Sharing them with 5 people.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the beauty of it.
Music sharing, like you got to get it out there, but it's annoying how what other people do with it.
And it's exactly that. There's so many people out there that just want to take advantage of that. Like, because I feel like us guys, what we like about this band is we've all got a genuine fucking love for music. Like, we are in this band. We started this band not to go, oh, I reckon we can get famous. We started the band because we're like, mate, how good are these fucking songs? And we're like, yeah, sick, all right. And then we start jamming them. But then there are people out there that go, how good is your music? Yeah, if you pay me this much money, I'll get you out. And it's just, do you know what I mean? There's a lot of con artists. That's why we get a lot of emails on our band saying, I work for this record label, blah, blah, blah. I've signed these people, and they proper name drop. And then they'll be like, give me $1,000 and I'll go and do something with that $1,000 that'll make you guys famous. Like we have loads of them. Loads. We've had a good.
You were talking about doing one, didn't you? Did you do one in the end?
One of them said they were like had international connections, so they would make music bigger in other countries and stuff. It sounded good, and he was probably selling it. And then at the end, he was like, "Give me £1,000, and I'll do it."
Yeah, that's. And you hear loads of reviews.
No, but then at the same time, like, are these people legit? Like, you never really know, do you? No one pays it, is why. Maybe
you never know, mate. That person could actually be legit, and he's offering $1,000, and someone's just giving him $1,000, and they're now massive.
There is quite a good Facebook page that's probably similar for all of us if you search the genres, and you can type in these sort of people, and there'll be loads of people
tell you about their stories and stuff.
Tell you stories that aren't good about them. We've had that a lot. So before we ever do anything, which we really haven't yet, we always have a little look on Facebook, and you get a lot of feedback. We went and had an interview with some geezer in London. He was from some record label, and he said, if you give me $2,000 and come and record for 5 days in my studio, I'll produce those tracks so that they're so good they can be played on the radio and everyone will want to listen to them. But you need to go to the studio and pay it $2,000. And we're like, well, we haven't got $2,000. We can't take a week off because that's money. We're all working people, so we didn't do anything. But then a band,
Joe did it.
From Brighton.
I was going to say Joe did a bit of research on it and then ended up speaking to people.
Yeah. There's people on the website on Facebook just like, saying no, avoid it at all costs.
Oh really?
And then
they
this
said
band,
that he asked for more money.
Called Planet for Sale.
Planet for Sale. That's it. Yeah, that's it.
And we played a gig with them in London. Then we played another gig with them in London. No, we played a gig with them in Brighton. Then we played a gig with them in London. Yeah. And they've just signed to that geezer. Oh. So waiting for him to see if he was legit or not.
Yeah, exactly. See if they make it or not.
They've gone for it, they have.
Mad.
Yeah, they did.
Well, they paid the $2,000.
Yeah.
I'm guessing so, 2.5. Yeah, it must have been a little bit up. Was it?
Yeah. And they've got to travel up to London every day.
But that's the thing you just don't know nowadays. There's so many.
Have you just stuff played on the radio already?
Yeah, like BBC Solent.
We've been on a good couple, to be fair.
Yeah, we've done.
And we get quite regular playing them as well.
That's cool.
Yeah, I do like that. I'll tell you, that's probably my favourite thing. I get texts off people
like your songs on the radio. And I'm like, oh,
see, like random, be sat at work and you'll get a random Snapchat of someone in the car with like us playing on like the local station. You sat there like, that's cool. That's cool.
I'll make Brooksy. This is the best one I've heard. I'll make Brooksy, who was in Greg's downtown, and he was like, what the fuck? And it was Still Trey, one of our songs playing in Greg's downtown. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
And how did you get your music playing on?
Well, I'm pretty sure Greg's was just playing the radio, but our song
on radio, to get it on radio.
Right. So they invite us to do interviews.
To be fair, they've approached us, innit? We've never gone to people.
There's no money involved. It's just literally love for the music.
That's what I wanted to reach to, because we were just talking about paying people just now.
Yeah, no, that's just all like.
The shit that works,
just nice people want to interview a local band that's doing it.
So you've been on like Express, I take it. And who did you speak to when you went on Express? Is it Darren? Is it?
I don't know. I didn't come to Express, did I? You did. No. Twice. No, it's that young lad, wasn't it? The decent lad.
Yeah, what's his name? He's in a band. Mind blank. I really like him as well.
Don't know. He wears all the cool shirts though.
Yeah.
Wears all the funky shirts. George, that's it.
Okay. Yeah. So we go and see George Wedleg, and we got a BBC Solent.
Steph, she's class. Yeah, Steph at BBC Solent.
We've done a whole day thing there. We're like live lounge on the BBC Solent.
How did that go?
The whole day. So we all got there at 9 o'clock and we played till 6 o'clock. We were like only like every half hour we'd have a little interview and then play a live song. So that happened all throughout the day. But it was a really good day, wasn't it?
Wanted to
They
quit
give
my
us
job,
like
didn't I?
food from the canteen and that.
Oh mate, you wrote a little note for the lady. There was a lady who worked in the canteen because we had like free food, but we rinsed it, didn't we? We ate
like £4 sandwiches and dipping him in
we
our
ate like so much.
soup, like 3 bowls deep, boom.
But he wrote a little letter for the dinner lady and was like, "It's been amazing. You're our favourite. Love Colour of the Jungle."
Me and her having proper banter, weren't there?
But you misspelt Colour of the Jungle. Misspelt our band name. And I was like, "Yeah, that's from the singer." Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant.
But I'll tell you what. That was the first for me personally. It was the first experience of life of going. Like this is what it could be. Like,
this could be class.
Yeah, like getting interviewed on the radio all day, playing music.
If you were getting paid for that and doing that all the time.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, you'd be living. That's where we want to be. That's like living the dream, isn't it?
Yeah.
I would. I'd happily quit my job.
But if that never happens, we'd still quite happily
we'd still be
write
buzzing
music until like whenever.
Yeah. As long as it stays as
good
music that we're doing.
I'm writing songs all the time. I've got another song on the go at the moment that I'm just constantly writing, but like, I can't put them in the band as soon as I want to. So I'll have like a backlog of like 6-7 songs.
Start another band.
Yeah.
I'll be your drummer.
We've been
we've
been jamming separately to each other. We had jamming.
Not separately.
Well, not separately, but
so Joe plays guitar.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to play guitar. And that's all I wanted to do. So I said to Joe, look, come down and we'll all play guitar, but I'm going through an amp and I'm not singing. I don't want to do anything like that. I just want to play guitar. So we just went in the studio. Joe didn't come in the end, and we just had a jam for 3 hours.
Yeah, like no pressure.
Singing involved. There was no
Yeah.
singing involved.
Really cool.
We just had a couple of beers and had a jam, which is nice because at the same side of me going home and writing songs on an acoustic guitar, that's completely different material. If I write them to that, like stuff we do there, that's a whole different sound.
It was all
come
bluesy,
by
wasn't
accident. Yeah.
We did like literally like so the end of the night because it was when all your mates started coming down and they're all like chilling and like taking videos while we were playing.
Oh yeah.
We played for like an hour, so like just one song. I think
they're my mates. They're my clients.
Yeah.
One of your clients.
Oh mate.
One of your clients came down. He smashed it. He went, "What are you doing in here?"
Just come strolling
playing
in.
music, mate. He's like what? I was like, "Have a listen." So he just like closed the door up and then stood there and we played for like
an hour.
50 minutes.
Yeah.
And he was just
stood there the whole time, just so happy, mate.
And I was like, is he still there? We're like, woo, just wailing around on guitar.
Every now and then, because you could tell how he was so drunk, every now and then he'd get his phone out and he'd go to start videoing. And then
who was it? Was he?
The young, I don't know, the young lads. It was when you had like fucking 50 people in here.
Yeah, there's loads of people out there.
It was one of the young geezers.
My neighbour was in it.
That was one. Yeah, he didn't even realise.
My neighbour was alright, mate.
I don't know. You had loads of them. They were quite young lads. Yeah, they were quite young because it ended up he come down and then a couple of more of them come down because they found him with us and they're like, "What are you doing in there?" And then we're jamming. So then they start listening. That was good. But yeah, bless him. He literally stood there for like 50 minutes. So we just because we got lost in the music, kind of forgetting he was there. And every now and then you look up and he still stood there with his beer going, and you're like, "Oh, fair." He's
enjoyed himself, innit?
Yeah, exactly. He didn't even leave.
Sometimes it's good, innit? Sometimes I just lays on that sofa, innit? And just listens to bands.
Oh, mate. Lush.
So, yeah, it was a good jam.
That becomes that one more play on Spotify, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly true.
But, like, what I was saying is that those 6 or 7 songs I've got ahead of the band, I'll quite happily sit on them and just carry on writing. Then we got backlog for ages. But, like, if I was ever going to do anything as a sideline, it wouldn't be anything to play live. I just want to be in the studio just writing weird shit. Yeah, that's more fun for me because you don't have to do anything with it.
No, that's it. Yeah.
You can just go for 3 hours a week and that's all it is. There's no like, oh, we got to do this, we got to do that. Stress free, just boom,
no pressure.
Write some weird shit. That's we'll do that. We only got to do it once in a blue moon. It gets what I need out.
Laughing,
I get what I need out.
Once a month, mate. Isn't it?
Yeah.
It was good, to be fair. It's nice just to do something a little bit different, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just routine. You need that as a band. You should be jamming.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. That's how you get creative. That's how you get tighter.
Get different drum beats. You come out with a couple of new ones, didn't you?
Oh yeah, a couple of stuff I've never played before. Yeah,
and I recorded
a bit
of it. I just pressed record. So if you like a bit, you like. Go back.
Improvisation is important.
That was
so important.
That was the main bit about it because Brendan's awesome at just improvising anything. He'll just play anything whenever.
And he'll wonder something weird as well.
Yeah, and you just kind of play with it.
So does John.
Yeah, And that's why that was really good. Like obviously the band's lush. Like we all love playing in the band, but sometimes you kind of we'll be in a practice because we know we've got to practice for a gig. Yeah. Whereas that was like, do you want to have a jam?
Yeah, we had like 2 weeks off. So let's do it.
I think that's important.
And now we've got like 2 months off.
Yeah.
So
we will be doing that again, 100%. Yeah. Well, because obviously you've got baby on the way.
Yeah, I've got baby coming in 4 weeks.
Busy man,
4 weeks.
4 weeks.
Only seems like 5 minutes since
that has just literally crept up on my back. That has. At first, I was thinking it's not that far away. Like, we're sweet. Now it's gone down to 4 weeks. I'm like, that is not that long.
Do you know what? It doesn't feel like long since we got pissed that morning. When I
right.
Does it?
Outside
and then
Kings.
that was before you knew there was a baby.
Yeah, right.
And now, mad, isn't it? Yeah, what the fuck? Like, it doesn't seem like 5 minutes.
Yeah, my baby's nearly here, mate. It's mental.
So we're sort of taking 2 months out. I say taking 2 months out. We're just not doing a gig for 2 months. We're still going to be having rehearsals and stuff, but there'll just be a bit fewer. Just one
learning how to be a
different lifestyle.
Dad life, innit?
Yeah. Fucking congrats, though, mate.
Yeah, it's
class, isn't it?
Got everything sorted, mate. The bag's packed. Go to the hospital.
I feel like bags back. I'm gone.
I'm left there.
I moved her out.
Left to get famous. See you when the kids 18.
How does your personal lives affect the band, especially now with you? Like, how does your missus feel about it?
I don't know. Like, they won't.
Are they understanding?
Nothing change. Yeah.
Yeah, so they realise.
Yeah, like we're at a decent stage now. We don't have to play gigs all the time. All right, we don't want to say no to certain gigs, which unfortunately we got offered one. I think we got offered one anyway. From Slow Readers Club at the Pyramids, or someone's trying to get us on the slot.
John's been working on it.
I can't do it because my baby's due on the 2nd. There's no way I'll ever be able to do that and live it down. Do you know what I mean?
So you're not ruthless enough to do it?
Well, no, I can't do it on the
he
day
nearly
before.
He nearly was.
My girlfriend's going to be like, I'm going into labour, and I'm like, oh, damn. Be nice, isn't it?
Babe, I'm getting famous.
Rock and roll. If you were to just leave
just on
halfway,
FaceTime on stage, like someone holding the phone while he's gigging, like you got to just breathe. Mate. That's it.
And then just stop on the stage and be like, everyone, look,
everyone, look, welcome.
I would have done that at the age of 25. I would have done that at the age of 25 easily.
How old are you now?
31.
Oh. Just a crowd of people.
You can't just do that sort of shit and be like, yeah, that's acceptable.
I think you can.
I'd do that. I would definitely do that. There we go. For once. That's when you know it's messed up. Mate, that would be an experience.
But yeah, apart from that, like we haven't actually been off that gig. I think someone's just trying to get it for us.
Trying to work it.
And alright, it's at the Pyramids. It'll be good, but.
Whatever, innit?
Whatever, yeah.
That's more important, mate.
Life's there to be lived. Like, we can't let the stuff control us. Like, if there's more stuff more important going on, you've got to grab it.
What about you? You live the life of a rock star already, you do, don't you?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. I haven't got any ties, to be fair.
Skint and unhygienic.
Basically dead. Drink a lot.
Every time I see you, you're coming down. So
I'm never usually in a good way, am I?
Like tonight, you look healthy.
I is because I didn't get fucked up. The weekend hasn't caught up with me yet. That's why. Had all of yesterday today. No, to be fair, like for me, mine's literally just working the band. Like that's pretty much.
Yeah, that's what we do. That's what I do really. Like obviously, spend the in between time. My girlfriend.
You have a girlfriend?
No.
He spends in between time wanking and eating KFC.
Pretty much. It's
standard shit.
Tinder, Xbox, band, work. That's me.
So if there's any girls out there, that profile.
That's where she just turns off.
Yeah, go on. Let's do a bit of like thingy. So
date thingy.
Or do an 80s. Do an 80s sort of black shout.
Go on, do your dating video now. So. But a little bit serious. So literally, this is actually going to go out.
So if I look at the camera and go, so my name's Dan, 30 years old.
Fucking
like,
30.
Fuck off. Fucking ruined this already. My name's Dan, I'm 25 years old. Play drums in a band. I work, sort of, like long walks along the beach.
Pissed himself a couple of times.
Likes to fight on a Friday night after a bag.
I'm an avid foodie. KFC, McDonald's, Wagamama's every now and then. That's it. That's me.
What do you get from Wagamama's?
Whatever I can eat. Oh, I like the is it a pho? The pho, the big soup dish, the fish dish.
Oh yeah.
And it's just like a big soup ramen. Oh no, ramen. It's a ramen thing. That's why.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm looking at everyone. Like people know.
I don't know what you're talking
No.
about.
Nah, I know ramen. It's like the drowning
Where
noodles.
did we go that
and
day
shit.
for my birthday? You had
So
some,
good, yeah.
fucking
Like a big bowl.
Huh?
skewer of hanging.
That
Literally,
was...
no girl is going to go for that dating video. By the way,
Let's see yours, Derek.
Huh?
Let's see, like,
Trying
if
to
you had to
stay
do a
single.
dating video, let's see your, like...
Dating video.
Yeah,
you
like
know,
old
the
school.
old-fashioned, like,
Like
80s,
like,
right? So you see
yeah.
it, like, hi, I'm Derek.
You know, and they've got like the blue curtain behind them and shit like that.
I like... No,
What, to the camera?
Yeah,
Yeah.
take it on, go on.
Oh shit! Oh, I already feel like he's gonna show me up.
He's
you
done
look
it
serious.
That's it. That's it.
That's it.
Done.
That's it.
That's it.
Alright.
I just like look up. The girls that know, they know.
Oh, the confidence.
They already know.
Though. Oh, surely you gotta have a go, haven't you?
Oh my god.
I feel like yours has got to be the most serious. Oh shit!
Oh, shit.
Oh,
He's
Zoo,
there, Tiger.
Zoolander.
I don't know what I'd say.
Can you add like effects on there? Are you actually videoing it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you add effects where you put like twinkles on your face?
Yeah, we can do
Like
that.
zoom right in and just do like a wink with a make the ting
Oh, yeah,
noise.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Go on, Zach. Keep your clothes on,
Go on then.
please.
Or don't.
Hi,
It
I'm
depends.
Zach. I love taking my clothes off.
That doesn't work. I've tried it.
If you're a Camgirl, I'm not interested.
You know what?
I said if you're a Camgirl, I'm not interested.
Okay.
All other offers.
Just
I'm
hide your
open
phone,
to.
innit?
I have a dog.
That's what happened on one of the podcasts. He spoke about a story about his phone being stolen.
Oh, that bird. Yeah, you told. Yeah. Neggy, that innit? He'd be well annoyed. The fact that it was in her purse or something.
Mm.
And you were like ringing
Oh,
it or some
yeah.
shit. Mate,
Have
you'd
you
be
spoke to her?
pissed. Oh no! You're still ringing her.
No.
Oh, he didn't like the phone.
Right.
Shit.
So
Shit phone then, was
this
it?
is gonna come off eventually. Again. So.
Oh, buzzing. This sounds serious.
Are
This
you
is that definitely rolling, right? Cool.
You can zoom in.
Okay. So I can't find that message. I'm too popular. Maybe I deleted it.
I feel like he's played this up a lot.
Oh right, ready. So she so we put the podcast up, and she messaged me saying, "Haha, this one's about me."
No. Oh, cool out.
Yeah, I said, "No way. Why you say that?"
How many other cam girls rob your phone?
I looked on it. Should we play the voice note?
Is there a voice note?
Yeah.
Shut up. Play it into the.
It's annoying.
Oh no! So I said she.
Oh, that was going to be a dirty message, wasn't it? That was going to be a dirty message.
So why are you sending me your podcast? I need to be featured on your next one. Like I said, no one has got me angry like that in a long time, and I'm a nice person. I'm sorry, by the way, Kat. Innit? I just feel like you violated me. If it wasn't you, then I'm sorry, but this is good for like effect. If you want to come on the webcam,
The evidence is compelling.
On the webcam.
If you want to come on a podcast,
Send you my email. I've got your number.
Then you can, and we can have this out. But
can't rob my
anyway,
phone,
so
I've got
this
no
is-
money.
So why are you sending me a podcast? I need a feature on the next one. Like I said, nobody got me angry like this in a long time. I'm a nice person, which I think she is a nice person. Maybe got a kleptomaniac. I don't know why you felt the need to tell me I'm a Camgirl. I said, what do you mean? You only know who I'm talking about. You can come at 2 p.m. Yeah?
Just do a voice note, it's easier. No, in your whatever, your podcast thing, you were like, oh yeah, but she's a cam girl, she's cam girl. So why do you need to say that? Like, I don't know why you felt the need to say that for. Like, what's my occupation got to do with the fact that you thought I stole off you or not? Like, why do you need to say what I do? Do you know what I mean?
No,
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
This one.
only
So
I
I
know
said
what
come
you're
at 2
talking
p.m.
about.
innit?
You and your friends were talking about me. Oh, sorry, I'll be too busy masturbating at 2 o'clock, I'm afraid. Being a cam girl and all that. All that fucking masturbating.
Let me and my G.
No, she's gonna listen to this podcast.
She's gonna love that.
She's gonna.
Please put that in, by the way. Can you just read out a number as well?
So I'll put a
just
laughing
to fully
face.
stitch her up.
I'll put a laughing face, and a slap face, and then she put a squirting symbol.
Oh, so she's still game then?
Sick. I said, you want some help? She said, yeah, I love it from someone that doesn't bitch about me.
It's annoying because you're good with your tongue and your fingers.
Oh. That's not going in the thing. Yeah, he's trying to save himself.
No,
he's trying to save himself.
For the same conversation.
Oh, stop it.
You're trying to advertise yourself now.
Yeah.
Trying to mug us off with these fucking silly dating videos, and then he's like, look, I've got actual people repping me here. Oh, you guys make fucking tits of yourselves, and then I'll just play this as some bird saying, yeah, you can lick Fanny. All right. Is it voice note ball, yeah?
It's even that when she wants more phones, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What he did. Oh, no.
He's got 2 new phones, isn't it?
They're going to fucking say.
Oh, yeah. He didn't play the next one, did he? About
No,
just
there's
going,
no one. I can't read you the rest of it. Let me read you the rest
got
of
a
it.
new contract yet? Another phone on the way. Need a new Samsung.
She said, make sure you got your phone.
Anyway, so she said that.
And iPad.
Anyway, so I didn't say anything about me being good with my tongue or nothing because I'm modest. And she said not, and I said not bitching was good content for the podcast. True or not? No one knows it was you. Now they do now.
It's still good content.
Yeah, but I know you was talking about me. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You vent it. Just felt needed to bring it up for the living in it. Taking a personal twist on me. And I put what you mean, and that was the last we ever spoke. And she's online now.
I love that. That was the last we ever spoke. Oh, now read her mobile number.
7.
Oh, it's so tempting, though, isn't it?
648 0021.
You should do it.
It's not my number, is it? You're like, fuck.
No, that's not really a number.
Got all these fucking drunk geezers texting me.
I'm going to give you a number, and I beg everyone, you can phone this number, innit? Let's just find a number. And we'll just give it out.
Oh, can we play like a random stitch-up game?
Yeah.
See how many people text this number. but they got the text the number with like love. Do you know what I mean? Just send them random compliments.
Alright, so get your phone out and we'll do it. Yeah.
What's that?
So we're gonna pick someone and we got to randomly ring them up or text them just some. And you pick someone on my phone, I'll pick someone on your phone. And pick someone on my phone.
Oh no, I don't want you picking no one on my
I'll
phone.
refer you to again.
Hang on, no, because like half the numbers that are saved on this phone are like weird. Like I've got like blonde thing. I don't know who that is. I've got like weird.
Let me ring blonde thing. Come.
No, I don't know who blonde thing is though. That's the thing. Like, somebody called Defunk. I don't know. I don't know who blonde thing is.
Like you could choose.
I haven't got any text from her, so probably not.
Fun?
She saved weirdly as well.
Look, shit like that. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to text somebody called Fat Chinese one?
What the
No, I don't know who that is. Look, here, I'll send him some love. Look, I'll send him a love up and see if they reply. Here we go.
Yeah,
I have no idea that. You can clearly see I don't never text them, never call them.
I'll probably know most of my people.
We'll find out. See if I get some love back. I reckon I'll get some love back.
You've been selected for a long time.
What?
You've been selected for a long time. What are you looking for?
I don't know, it's the number to text, isn't it? I just want to be random, but I feel like I know everyone too personally. They'd just be like, oh, Zach, you sent me a love out. Cheers, mate. Do you know what I mean? There's no one in my phone bit.
Should I give you a suggestion?
Yeah, go on.
Camgirl.
Do you remember the bird you used to see? Camgirl would be a bad shout.
No, Camgirl would be a great shout.
Camgirl would be a bad shout.
Just send us some random love. Just be like, by the way, you came up on the podcast again. Don't listen to this one and just send us some love ups.
So just send her a voice note?
Yeah.
Just say you finished masturbating.
Oh, you're podcast famous again, Camgirl.
Oh, I feel so mean, innit? Like, I shouldn't be talking about this.
It's funny.
All the birds are going to be like, it's such a dick, Zach.
Yeah, but people don't actually know who it is. It could be anyone.
They don't actually know it.
Like, you ain't said her name, you ain't actually said her number, I don't think.
No.
Maybe we should say her name.
I'll say her number.
Wasn't it? Was that right? I was right.
Oh, see, we've
Oh,
got to edit
listening
that
skills.
I'm putting a blue.
Do that. What? So I say it.
Like,
so I
it's
say
all
it.
good when no one knows who it is.
Yeah, fair.
Like, do you know what I mean?
No,
it's not fair. Like,
to be fair, you
actually,
can do it like that. You can do it like that. I'll keep being like, I think
Well, you
Cat's
actually
really
know
nice.
the name.
I think
Yeah,
Bleep's
that's
really
the name.
nice.
Oh. Did you know the name?
The first time I met
think I said
Bleep,
it.
I thought Bleep was a
He's
lovely
probably met
person.
her. He's lost a phone too.
Yeah, I've lost a few phones. Hence why I've got a pink phone at the moment. I had to get it with my mate's missus. Oh, that sounds wrong. Sorry, that sounds wrong.